Hi. This is the very professional way to start the video. Um, oh, it says that I can click here at any time to view the post.
I see us. We're live.
You see us?
Yes.
It's actually working? That's
I don't know
great.
about Facebook, but it's definitely on the YouTube.
Hi. Okay, hold on. I gotta mute my... This is the very professional way to start the video. Okay, I paused it because I don't know how to... Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. I just can't have the volume going.
Yeah.
Okay, so that volume is off. People, you guys know how technically challenged I am, so I will be talking to myself while we are. You guys know how. Okay, got it. Turned to mute. And I'm going to turn that off, and I'm going to turn that off, and then what is this? I'm turning that off. Okay, so I think we're good. Let me get back over here. Y'all, at least you're not going to have like an hour of this, of me going back and forth thinking, I did everything they said to do. I did everything they said to do. I said to Stephanie, I was like, okay, because we got started early, right? Because I told her, I was like, we got to make sure this is going to work. Yeah. It says Stephanie has to lower the volume because it echoes. That might be on mine. Let me turn her down a little. Okay, Steph, say something.
Echo. Hi,
Echo. That's her cat's name. Is that better, you guys, for Steph?
Hopefully.
Hi, Amy.
Having a good day. Happy Jelly Roll Day.
Jelly roll, jelly roll. Let me see. Let me go over and see if I can mess around with her volume. It's not really giving me that option.
You don't want me touching anything. I'll screw it up.
You're fine. You're fine. Stephanie is louder and echoing.
Oh.
Okay. Is the volume like on your camera really high?
Not that I know of, but I can try turning it down a little and see if that helps.
Because I turned down the volume on you here as best I could, but I don't think it does anything.
Okay, I turned it down a little. Can you still hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
Okay.
And you don't sound like you're echoing to me, but you guys let us know how she's sounding.
Am I better, guys? I can't really turn it down anymore because then I can't hear you.
Well, that's not good.
No.
Everyone is saying it's very, very loud. I don't get it. Okay, hold on. I don't know. Well, that's definitely not it. This is something that wants me to like start some applause. What does this do? Who knew I had that? Okay, I'm going to turn that off. That's definitely not it. Let's see. That's a text. This is the microphone, but it doesn't list you at all. In fact, I have echo cancellation turned off. Maybe the echo is coming from Yvette's setup. Like we can hear her through your mic, Yvette. Oh, okay. Okay, Steph, try talking again.
Okay. How are y'all doing today? Hope you are all well. And I hope this echo goes away.
I don't know if y'all can hear her. I can't hear her at all now because I turned her down. But y'all tell me. Perfect. Oh, good.
Better. Okay.
Hold on, Steph. Is this okay? Try talking again, Steph.
Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
That's okay? Okay, let's try that because I can barely hear you, but at least I can sort of hear what you're saying. Now, once I start sewing, we're totally in trouble.
Yeah, we're in complete trouble.
Because I'm not going to know what you're saying.
Okay.
But okay, as long as it's not bothering them, we don't want everyone to get bothered.
Yeah. No, that's good.
Okay,
We told you all we're the blind leading the blind here with this tech
that's
stuff.
right. Steph and I both, neither one of us know what the heck we're doing, but that's okay. We're learning. We are getting better. I mean, it's much
We are
better than it
trying.
was.
We are trying.
Okay, so this is the jelly roll that I'm going to use. I decided to do Halloween since Halloween's coming up. The fabric collection is called Spooky Delight, and it's by Bunny Hill Designs. I know this white is like kind of glaring, but it's a super cute
That's
jelly roll,
adorable.
and this is what I'm going to be using. What about you, Steph?
I already took open mine, so I'll show you guys one that's not opened, but I just got this in my shop, the Sweetwater Timber line. It's a very masculine line. There's cream and like pine green and goldenrod in it. And it's the classic like Sweetwater with the words and everything. So I'm going to use this because I'm going to make a quilt top for my husband.
Yay! I'm excited to see that one.
Yeah.
I had like so many jelly rolls to choose from. I was, you know, finally landed on this one because it's Halloween. And I don't have, well, that's not true. I have a whole bunch of Halloween toss, like lap quilts or whatever. Now I'm going to just
Yeah.
have another one. The cats won't be
Oh,
sad.
darn.
Okay, so I'm taking this apart. The only thing about jelly rolls, man, I tell you, you end up with this little rolls everywhere.
I know. I was just thinking, like, I have a black shirt on and I can see where I took my jelly roll apart. I have little thingies all over me.
Yeah, I think we're gonna all have that. But that's
Yep.
okay.
That's all right.
It's better than the alternative, or better than it being something else, I guess. Okay, so are you guys ready to start sewing? We're not going to be able to see a whole lot of your chat. So if you guys want to chat amongst yourselves, that's amazeballs. Um, I will try to like kind of look down a little every once in a while to see if I see anything coming down on the. I can see like this little bitty portion down on the bottom of the
Yeah.
screen. And if I see any questions or whatever, I will definitely make note and try to get to that and answer any questions. Does anybody have any questions before we start about what a jelly roll race is and how we do it? Any questions like that? Chris, we are sewing up a jelly roll race. So if anybody
MJ.
hasn't heard of what that is, you know
Yeah.
what? I'll just give a little explanation. So what we do is we take 2.5-inch strips. So a jelly roll is perfect because they're already cut and you have, usually you have 42 strips. And so what you do is you sew all of these strips together end to end. And once you have one big old 2.5-inch strip, you just put right sides together and you start sewing down one side. And when you get all the way to the bottom, you just want to clip it at wherever that is. You just want to cut it across. So now you're going to have one big, like, 4.5-inch strip. I'm trying to do the math in my head. And so then you take the two strips that are already sewed together. You want to put those right sides together. You're going to start at one end and you're going to sew all the way down. And when you get down to the bottom, you're going to trim it across. And now when you open it up, you're going to have 4. And then you're going to put those right sides together. And then you want to, you know what? I don't cut off 18 inches of the first strip. I know that a lot of people have said you can cut 18 inches off the first strip and then it makes it look, y'all, if you want to cut the first 18 inches off, people have said that to them, it makes it more aesthetically pleasing. I personally have never done that and I always love mine. So do whatever you want. It's yours. You can do the whole thing, or you can cut off the first 18 inches. Do whatever you like. Well,
So are
Shelly,
you
we're
going
going
to
to try to
do,
race, but I think we all know that Steph would win that because I am like the slowest sewer on the planet. However, I'm going to give it the old college try. Like I'm going to like really be trying to beat her butt.
are you going to miter? Are you going to sew yours miter like style, or are you going to
Yes.
just do it like straight?
I miter
Okay.
mine. Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
I think it looks
Will
better.
it be potty breaks? There may be.
Will there be potty breaks? Yes. Stephanie and I will try our darndest to make sure that one of us is on camera at all time, but you know, we may need potty. I made a extremely large cup of coffee, so
And I've got an
I'm
extremely
ready.
large cup of water.
There you go. So I think we'll be okay lubricating the throat. We'll be good. But we might have to get up to potty. Um, Okay, so that's what you do with the jelly roll race, and basically you just keep doing that until you have a wide enough quilt that you know when you open it up, you just eyeball it, and I don't remember what is the size like because usually when I do this, I'll either make my own strips or I will use like two because I like to have a really big one, or I'll make two and I'll put one on the front and one on the back.
Yeah.
But just eyeball it because
I think it's about 50 by 60. It's like a lap quilt.
I think it is roughly 50 by 60. It's definitely a lap quilt. It's not going to be a big old quilt. It's a lap quilt.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, I think we should get going. Otherwise, we'll never finish.
Sounds
Here we
good.
go.
All right. So the first thing we're doing is just sewing all the strips together.
Yes. And we had already talked about this before. We are not going to we're going to kind of pull like different colors in a row. You could do whatever you want. You can just take them straight off the strip and have like a whole bunch of the same color together and then a whole bunch of the next color. Do whatever you want. And I don't think it's going to make a huge amount of difference. It's basically just whatever it is that you think you're going to like to look at. I think that's the only thing.
Yep. I almost always iron and like best press everything before I start, so it's weird that I didn't do that.
I know. And the interesting thing is, on a lot of jelly roll races, I just turn on my laser, and I don't even mark the seam. I just use the laser to do the sewing.
Yep. I have the diagonal seam tape. I'm not marking either.
There you go. See, we're figuring out some kind of way to cheat.
Ooh, I just gave my girl a good oil and she sounds really nice.
You gave her a what?
A good oil bath and she sounds really nice.
Because I seriously can't hear you. You know, we're gonna have to figure out some kind of way to deal with that next time.
I'm gonna have to just yell at you.
You could. We'll figure out why it's doing that.
I almost put the piece on upside down.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that a day like today calls for a nice prize.
Oh.
So I think, you know, if you're sewing along with us, doesn't matter if you are making a jelly roll race, or it doesn't matter what you're doing. If after we are all done, you post a photo of it, we'll put you in the running, and I will give out 3 prizes, and we'll have Jim pull them out or something. Or maybe we'll have Sarah pull them out.
Oh, Sarah would love to do that.
Yeah, because Sarah would even do it on camera.
Yeah.
How about that? So that means that whenever you come over, and it doesn't matter where you put it, you can put it on YouTube or you can put it on any of the pages that we have it posted anywhere. We'll give it like a couple of weeks so that you don't have to actually completely finish today, but post the picture and put some kind of way for us to get in touch with you. Doesn't matter, whatever your preference is. And
Tag
we
you
will.
and I.
What's that?
The tag you and I.
Yes, tag us both. Good idea. And then we will pick somebody. And we'll get in touch with you. That sounds like fun. Makes it fun. And I don't know what the prize is going to be yet, but I think everybody knows I give out pretty good prizes. So
yeah.
I don't think you'll be sad.
I will contribute one of the prizes, so you do 2
Excellent.
and I'll do 1.
Okay, so Stephanie will do one prize and I'll do the other 2.
Yep.
Awesome. Donna is sewing with us. Donna Struntz.
Oh, Donna, is your finger better? She sewed over her finger.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's not fun.
No.
Kathy's here. Kathy Quilts and Crafts, and she just said hi to Heather Grant. So Heather is here as well.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Kathy. I hope you're doing well. I heard she's getting out of rehab, so that's awesome.
Excellent. We have all kinds of good news. Hopefully that continues.
Donna said, it's all stitched up and wrapped up. It looks like a fat sausage at best with the middle finger. Well, I'm glad they got you fixed up, though.
Brenda said she's working on a paper piecing project. And Nellie Franco is sewing with us as well.
And going to sandwich her pumpkin topper later. Awesome. Yvette and I were just talking about how fall just kind of came upon us so quickly.
I know.
But I'm really getting into it this year. Like I've put out a bunch of fall decorations in my house already in our family room upstairs, and I just love it.
That's cool. We haven't done anything yet.
Yeah, the kids
Jim
are dying to go.
We're so busy. It's just.
Yeah.
Tracy is here commenting on our techniques of putting our strips together.
Yvette is much neater. I am just throwing them together.
I don't know about that. Oh, Kathy said she's excited to go home.
Oh, good. She's been there a while, I know.
Inga is making a kids quilt for the Women's Abuse Center. Oh,
That's
can't
so
wait to
nice
see
of
that
you.
one too.
Yeah. Netta's here. She said she's working on her Lisa Marie swap project.
Excellent. Patience is here. She said, "Get ready, set, go."
We're going. Not fast, but we're going.
Yeah.
Oh, Deanna's here. She said she's sewing a Halloween patchwork quilt.
Excellent. Georgianne says she's doing Corey Yoder. A Corey Yoder quilt. I missed what she said, but I saw Corey Yoder.
Oh, she
Tanya's
wrote
taking a
me.
snack break.
Georgianne, you wrote me and asked me about fabric, and I've been looking for it. I don't have any in my shop, but I'm going to look through my stash and see if I have any extra. So I will get back to you as soon as I look.
Sandra Abunda said, "Hello."
Hi, Sandra. I want to see your quilt, Georgianne, when you're done. So please post a picture at Facebook. Y'all know I love Corey Yoder.
Yes.
I was in a quilt show last week, and Corey Yoder had a trunk show with her quilts at the quilt show I was at here in Ohio. So I got to meet her, and that was really nice.
Isn't it crazy how like that was like a week ago, but it feels like a year?
I was like, was it just a week ago? It
I
felt
know
like a
you're
month
like,
ago.
was it just last week? It doesn't feel like it.
Yeah. She was so super nice, and she's tiny. She's teeny tiny.
She is.
Yeah, she's just adorable, but really nice. I got to actually chat with her for about 5 minutes by myself, so that was pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. Y'all know how much I love her stuff.
That's okay. A week from today, I'm going to be making Juicy Juice's quilt in Juicy Juice's class. I'm so excited.
That's so fun. You got to get a picture of him.
I have some already I could share from Quilt Market, which let's not even bring up Quilt Market right now. No, we're gonna move right past that real quick. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. He was a lot of fun. He was like totally let me paparazzi picture him and everything.
Cool.
Maxie Doodle is here.
Oh, awesome.
I am using a baby La Crescendo. And Stephanie's got a Janome.
Yep. I do.
Oh, Heather's hoping that her kitchen gets finished today.
Oh, good. No, that's been like a long process.
Sandra, it really depends on what you're sewing. For something like this, for like just a regular, what I would consider just a regular pieced quilt, you can use either a 40 weight or a 50 weight thread, and you'll be just fine. Dora, they canceled Quilt Market. We're just going to leave it at that. They canceled Quilt Market like 30 days out. So
Dora's like, you brought it up. Yeah.
I know.
We had all of our if you guys didn't know, Yvette and I were going to go together. We were going to share a hotel room. We had the hotel booked, flights booked, tickets bought for Quilt Market. And we got an email late Thursday night that said that they were canceling it. They're keeping open Quilt Festival, but not Quilt Market. So we were pretty bummed and disappointed because, well, we're looking forward to obviously spending a lot of time together because we're good friends, but also like going to the market and finding new fun things for our shop and, you know, seeing all the other people. And it just would have been a lot of fun. But, you know, I was upset at first, but you got to turn lemons into lemonade sometime. And Yvette and I are going to get together and do something else instead and have a lot of fun.
Yep. That's what we're doing. Yep. What are you going to do?
Did somebody said I canceled my trip to Missouri Quilt Birthday Bash due to COVID numbers rising? Are they still having Birthday Bash, or did that get canceled too? Thank you, Carrie. Yeah, we're going to try to stay positive and, you know, just get together. We'll just get together as friends and be safe and have a fun time. So,
Yeah. Dora, I see that you put something up there about an online Zoom thing. I mean, this is just me, and I really don't mean it to sound negative, so I hope it's not. But I would not be interested in doing something like that. It's like I've been to a couple markets already, and it's just not the same. So
yeah.
that's just me. I'm sure there's plenty of people who would be fine with it. Um, I'm ready, and I've been ready to start living life again. I mean, anyway, I'm just gonna leave it at that. We're making lemonade out of lemons. We gonna drink a big old cup, and mine's gonna have sugar in it. I don't know about Steph, but
it's gonna have what
lemonade.
You're gonna have what in it?
Sugar.
Oh, I thought you said tequila. Who asked about the Zoom thing? Oh, Dora asked about the Zoom. You know, they've done virtual quilt markets since the pandemic started. And to be honest with you guys, they're not that great because you have to like go on when they have the people there or like the designers there. And for the designers that we use all the time or that Yvette and I buy all the time for our shops, we kind of know what their stuff looks like. I think I was more excited about seeing the newer products that I don't currently carry, maybe finding new notions, new fabrics. But I like to touch fabrics before I order them because you never know what they're going to feel like. So I was kind of really looking forward to that. So, you know, it is what it is, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like there's anything we can do about it. So I'm not gonna spend like days and days being all sad about it or nothing. But for me, it's more about the social aspect anyway.
Yeah.
I love seeing all my old friends. I love meeting new people. It's like I really just miss that. For those of
Yeah.
us who are extroverts, we're tired of being at home, sitting at our computer, looking at a Zoom. I'm ready to get out there. I want to
Oh,
put my
and
cat ears on.
yeah. I'm the introvert of introverts, but I was looking forward to meeting people and actually had plans to meet some people in industry that I've only met online. Like I
Yeah.
was going to meet, so yeah, in person for the first time. We were going to do a little lunch, and there's a few other people I was going to meet. So that's a little disappointing, but I'm sure there'll be something in the future. Hopefully there will be.
Oh, I'm sure there will. I just thought that we were finally gonna have it because I mean we were like 30 days out.
Yeah,
It's imminent.
yeah,
Like we were practically on the plane.
yeah, yeah. I think that's the most disappointing part, that it was so close, and we're like, oh, we're almost there, and we were. It's actually funny because Yvette and I, before they announced this, we're talking about what we should bring to wear, what kind of bags we need to bring to
I
carry stuff.
know. I was just about to have like more shirts made and like new
Yeah,
business
we just
cards with
had that
like cutie
conversation and then
stuff
they
on it.
canceled it. Yeah. So, oh well.
Someday.
We'll do something else fun and we'll take a video and show you guys.
Yeah, we'll do something.
Ooh. Nancy said she'll be thinking of you tomorrow. She's gonna make some gumbo.
Oh, I just finished having some Cajun meatball stew
Mm.
this past week. I made it on like Sunday or Monday, I don't remember when. And I have a
Nice.
little bit left, so I can have like one or two more bowls. I think Dora had a question about what is Quilt Market. Um, Dora, Quilt Market is it's basically for the industry. So in order to go to Quilt Market, you have to have a business license, a resale license, um, and then when we go, we get to there are a lot of classes that will help us to run our business. There are lots of the designers and the manufacturers who are there to share new products that are coming out, and it's basically just that kind of a thing. It's an industry thing to help us run our businesses better and to see new products and obviously to see each other. So
Yeah.
that's basically what it is. And then right after Quilt Market is Quilt Festival, which is open to the public, and that's when like just regular customers can go in and buy new stuff. And I've actually never been to Quilt Festival before. I've always done Quilt Market, and because I have a job outside, I can't just get endless time off. So I always just go to market. So I'm not really sure how festival is, but I'm sure it's amazeballs. I've been to
Mm.
Quilt Con, and that's a lot of fun. And I think festival is a heck of a lot bigger, from what I understand. So it's
Yeah.
amazing. It's really, really nice, and it's in
And for any
Houston.
of you that live in the Houston area, festival's still on, so you can go see all the quilts.
Yep. Oh, it was Donna asking about something. I don't know what that is, but okay, Dora. Donna asked about quilt marketing. I maybe saw both of your names and thought it was you. Sorry about that.
Ooh, I have pre-cut dust all over my shirt.
I have it all over everything, not just my shirt. My whole room is full. And you guys are right. It does help to talk about it. And we're not so angry about it at this point. We were very angry in the beginning. We will be completely honest.
We called each other.
It took a bit to talk us off the ledge.
Yeah.
We can at least talk about it with a smile on our face right now.
Right. You didn't see us on Thursday night. That's yeah.
Yeah, that you wouldn't have wanted to talk to us that night. And I felt really bad because it was going to be Steph's first one.
Oh, that's
and
okay.
now she's having to wait again.
It's all good.
Now, it's just my opinion, but I don't think that there's nearly enough purple, orange, and green in this thing. We'll see how it looks when we're done.
Is that gray?
Yeah, there's gray and black and like a cream.
Oh, okay. Oh no. Heather said her countertop broke. Her kitchen is cursed.
Oh no. Like beyond repair? I missed it.
I don't know. She just said that.
I think someone the chat's flying by for me right now, but I think somebody just asked if we press our pieces before we start. And I'll tell you that we normally do, yes. However, today we are not. I made a decision that I wanted to show you guys the jelly roll and then get going like right away. And so that's why in this particular instance, not. And I don't think Steph did either.
Nope.
Steph's been running around taking her daughter to dance classes and stuff like that. So she's been like very busy all morning. So she didn't have time to do any of that. But yes, it's normally something that we'll do.
Yeah.
What happened? Oh, no.
Oh, Heather said she was on the phone with Lowe's trying to get someone to answer to help with the countertop, I think.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I was at Lowe's today. I was trying to pick up another shop light for my space down here to make it brighter, and their customer service is definitely lacking.
Who'd you sit on, Smudgy? Scout?
Uh-oh, a kitty cat got set on?
Well, Jim got up. I think he went to the bathroom or something. And when he came back, Spooky Scout was sitting in his chair. And, you know, I mean, him and Smudgy, they're both black cats, and it's a black chair. So he just didn't see him.
Yeah. Can't see him.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's all. He didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah. It happened.
It does. It happens.
I stepped on Echo's tail the other day because, you know, we have gray carpet in our house.
Oh, no.
He was under the couch, and his little tail was sticking out, and I didn't even see it because it just looked like gray carpet. And I was like, oh, man, I felt so bad.
Well, you know, that'll happen with the cats for me because they are, you know, especially whenever I'm going to give them snacks or whatever, they'll just jump like right in front of them where I'm walking, like right in my feet. And I'm like, ah! So either they're going to lose a tail or I'm going to die one day. Or get their little foot stepped on or something.
Right?
And they do it
Crazy
every
kids.
single time. Even if I do like step on their foot one time, it doesn't matter. The next time they're doing the same thing.
You'd think they'd learn.
They don't. That just proves that cats think with their tummy.
Right?
Yep. Jim, are you eating candy out of the shop? Really?
Kathy's Quilts and Crafts wants to know, how many cats do you have, Yvette?
Oh my goodness. Hi, Renee. Yes, little sweetie still comes for dinner. Sometimes for brekkie too, but she's usually here for dinner almost every night. Sometimes if we're having like a thunderstorm or something, she doesn't come. I can only imagine that she's got some place that she can go and hang out. But yes, she does still come pretty much every night. I was making a little headway, pet her head, and she still will every once in a while a little bit, but she's gotten to be standoffish again. So I don't know if something happened or I don't know, but at least she still comes to eat. So
Kathy Yvette has 4 cats, and then she feeds one of the kitty cats outside. So 5 cats. Hi, Joy.
Hi, Joy. She said she's coming in late, so she better get busy.
Hi, Mary. I'm using the timber jelly roll from the new Sweetwater Waterline timber. It's very masculine. It's got like pine green and kind of a mustard yellow and grays and black. I'm gonna make this one for my husband. Andrea asked, do you use a neutral thread top and bottom? If so, what color? I'm using a very, very light gray, like a dove gray. I typically use white or off-white, but decided I already had light gray in my machine, so I decided to just use it.
I almost exclusively use Dove, which is Orfil number 2600.
Yep.
However, I also love to sew with lots of different colors too. So when I feel like it's okay to do, I absolutely use some kind of crazy bright color.
Yeah, that's the one I've gotten here too now, the Dove, the 2600.
You have Dove? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find that Dove blends with everything. Like it just soaks right in. Even if you're like sewing on cream, it just goes right in. Like you can't even
Yeah,
tell.
it
I
does. You
really
can,
love
yeah.
it. Ever since I discovered it, like I heard someone else talking about it. It's not like I was the first one for sure. But I heard someone else
Yeah.
talking about it, and I used it once, and I was like, I just have pretty much never gone back. Like I don't use
Yep.
white unless I have to. Um, and I'll definitely use black because I feel like if you're sewing on black, if you don't sew with black, you can totally tell. But
Yep.
but yeah, I love Dove for most everything. Dora just finished cutting a bunch of triangles.
Awesome. Hi, Emily. You didn't miss that much. We're just we're working on a jelly roll race, and we're just doing the first row yet, or at least I am. I guess I don't know where Yvette's at.
I'm still sewing all my strips together.
Okay.
You're done sewing your strips together?
Yeah, that I'm trying. I'm cutting off all the little thingies. What?
Oh God, I am so screwed. There's no way I'm gonna win this. I'm all thinking I'm doing really great because I only have, like, I don't know, 20 strips left.
You're
Oh
so
God, I
cute.
cracked myself up.
This is the most tedious part, I think, is cutting all these little fingers off.
Yeah, I like whenever, once you have it ready to go and you just start sewing it. Although, that one that I did for the back of that songbook quilt,
Uh-huh.
um, oh my gosh, I had so many strips. I mean, I think, you know how big it was. So I want to say it was like, gosh, 80 strips, 90 strips. It was a lot of strips. And it kept getting like twisted and tangled up on itself. I thought I was
Yeah.
going to have a coronary. I swear. I was just, this thing's going to be the death of me.
Yeah.
I have no idea why I decided to do that. I obviously was out of my mind.
It's gonna be beautiful though. It's worth it.
Truly. I don't know, in the back of my mind, in my mind, I was thinking, it's not going to be that hard. and that since I was making it for charity, I thought it to do something nice on the back that would be different. It wouldn't be like every other quilt or whatever. Yeah. I should have just pieced 2 pieces of giant fabric together and moved on. Or bought some 108 from you or something.
MJ said she finished sewing her strip, not mitered. She said, dang, this is one long strip.
Yep.
Yep.
But you know what? Once you have that big long strip made, especially this size, because it's not like enormous, it just goes together so fast.
Yeah.
This is definitely the tedious part.
It is. The sewing the pieces together take the longest, and then once you have that, the rows go really fast.
Yep.
Okay, you get a minute to catch up because I'm going to go grab some tissue. I didn't bring any down. It's allergy season here in Ohio, so nose is dripping.
Well, you're keeping that quilt, right?
Yeah, just use that. Here, honey, here's your quilt.
Here you go. Might want to wash it before you use it. Hey, Nancy. You stopped for ice cream. Where's mine?
Ice cream.
What ice cream? You scream, I scream, we all scream for ice cream. Hey, Kathy. How you doing, honey bun? We just jelly roll racing over here. What you sewing up? So just a reminder for those of you who may have just gotten here, if you are sewing or in any way with us, it doesn't matter if you're cross stitching or sewing up a jelly roll race or sewing up something for your niece, your nephew, whatever it is you're doing. If within the next couple of weeks you send us a picture of whatever it is that you're working on and that you hopefully have finished, at least the quilt top would be nice, and post pictures in anywhere, any of the Facebook pages that this video is on, my YouTube, Stephanie's YouTube, because we will post a copy of this to her YouTube as well. You should go over there and check her out and subscribe to her channel because she's just starting to get kicked in there. We'd love to just boost her up. And plus, she has all kinds of stuff that she's starting. Like every Saturday, she sews live with you guys. Unless obviously some kind of financial family thing comes up, then it may have to be postponed. But she does that every Saturday, and you guys can do that with her. So anywhere you see the video, just post us a picture of whatever it is you were working on, and we are going to pull 3 names. We're going to have her daughter pull 3 names, and those 3 people will win prizes. 2 from me and 1 from Steph, and it's going to be just something amazeballs. We have no idea what it is yet because I just thought of it 4 seconds ago, but we will put something together, and it's going to be amazeballs, so don't worry. Mary Baldassin says that she's working on Stephanie's project box, finally, but there's a whole lot of little pieces, she said.
Yeah, there are, but they go together really quick. After you get the stems and the leaves made, boom, you'll get them done quick.
We like quick.
It took me longer to cut the pieces for my project than it did to sew it.
Yeah, a lot of times that happens.
Yeah.
That's why personally it's like I do, even though it can be kind of tedious, I do like to do all the prep first. That way once I get going sewing, it's like
Yep.
then I could just sew. Just sew,
You can
sew,
just
sew,
sew.
sew, 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 sew.
Yep. Oh, thanks, Seaside Mom. It's all good though. We're fine.
Oh, that's Lauren. Hi, Lauren. There's so many people I feel like I never get to talk to as much as I used to. So Kathy's Quilts and Crafts says, does it have to be something we worked on from today? Well, I mean, it would be nice if it was something you were working on from today, but let's be honest, I'm not going to know if you worked on it today or not. So just post a picture of something that you love, I guess.
Yeah.
We'd like for it to be from today. We'll just all be thinking that you were doing this with us today. And Mary says, is anyone doing the upcoming Fort Worth Fabrics Autumn Mystery, which starts on Monday? And we have Dagmar here from Germany. Hi, Dagmar.
Oh, wow. Hello. I was thinking about doing that one, Mary. I'm going to wait and see what the fabric requirements are. I haven't looked yet if they have them up because I have a lot of that fabric that's in the kit. So I don't know, we'll see.
You know, I bought the last one and I never got to do anything with it, so I think I'm going to say no.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got little teeth almost everywhere.
That summer picnic one, yeah, I still need to do that too. You and I will have to do that together.
Oh my goodness. And when? Well, like, when do I have the time to do that? I thought I would, but you know, in my mind, everything's going to take me like a couple hours. When in reality, it's probably a couple weeks.
Yeah. Well, maybe we just work on a live sometime, like maybe on a Saturday to Steph or something, just to work on it a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I'm gonna look when the autumn one comes out and see what it kind of looks like. And like I said, I've got a bunch of the fabric, so I wasn't gonna buy the kit.
Brenda, famous last words. I'll be able to whip that right out.
Yeah. Angela, you don't like the fabric with the deer? I didn't particularly like that either. I didn't buy that when I bought that line, but I bought the other ones. I love deer, but I didn't really like it on the fabric.
What line are we talking about?
What's that?
What line?
The pumpkin blossoms.
I have to say, not ringing a bell. Who did that? Was
Yeah.
it Fig Tree?
Fig Tree, yeah.
I only have 4 strips left to put on. Woohoo!
Woo! You're almost there.
Did you miter, Steph?
Yes.
Okay.
I've done it both ways. I think it looks good either way. But yeah, I went ahead and mitered this one.
You're just so flipping fast, dude. I can't. I feel like I'm going a million miles an hour. I really do. I feel like, boy, I'm like on a ball over here.
I'm on a speedboat and you're on a gentle sailboat.
What's that?
I said I'm on a speedboat and you're on a gentle sailboat.
Yeah.
Oh, Mary said she loves Fig Tree. So far she's resisted, but she thinks she's weakening. Oh, that would be fun, Shannon. She said it would be wild to see Stephanie and Tiffany in a jelly roll sew-off.
Well, I'm not going to be offended or nothing.
Well, Tiff's got a real fast machine like I do, so.
I gotcha. I'm just teasing, yeah.
I know.
I know I'm slow. I tell everyone. But I really did feel like I was going to town over here. I can't see the chat right now because it's covered with fabric, so.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
But in a minute, it'll be fine. I'm finished this last strip.
Diana said, Stephanie, are you coming out with a new box? If so, give us a hint of the fabric. I am. My box will be up for pre-order October 1st, releasing either the last week of October or the beginning of November, the first week of November. I am not going to tell you what the fabric is. That would be cheating. Can't do that. But it's winter themed. It's not Christmas. I want you to be able to make it and use it all winter. But I can tell you that I'm super excited about the little treat that I found for your box. I showed Yvette, and it's adorable.
We're always so excited with the treats.
Yeah. Does eating chocolate during this race count as a performance-enhancing drug?
Hey, you know, I wouldn't rule it out.
That was a good one, MJ. I like that.
But we're okay if you have a performing enhancing drug.
Angela, I don't have any listed in my shop, but I do have some. So if you want some, let me know, like email me. Hello from Arizona, said Deanne. Oh, Emily said, yes, I'm excited. I was going to get it anyway, but pumped it's not Christmas. Yeah, well, Yvette's still thinking of doing like a paper piecing Christmas thing, which is going to be super cute if she does. So I didn't want to duplicate her. Plus, I figured with the winter thing, you could keep it out longer. Chocolate is everything. Yeah. Oh, did you like the hotel, Joy? I think it's very cute too. Very quaint.
Oh, Monica's here from Sao Paulo. I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm so sorry. But she's from Brazil. So happy to see you. Are you sewing with us? Are you making a jelly roll race? Steph, what is your YouTube address?
Oh, I'll put a link for you guys in the chat. There you go. There's my YouTube channel. There's not a lot of videos up yet, but I'm working on it.
Quality over quantity, Steph.
You are welcome. Thanks for asking.
We have been sewing for about an hour.
Oh. I lost Bob and Chicken.
Already? That didn't take long.
I think so. Oh, wait, nope. Never mind. It wasn't the bobbin. My top thread broke. That's weird. That usually doesn't happen. Are you going to be difficult today? It's giving you a chance to catch up.
That's not going to happen, but oh, thank you. I appreciate the the thoughtfulness that went into that.
Monica said you said the name of her city in Brazil correctly, and she's cooking dinner now.
Excellent. So proud of myself.
Awesome. Let's see why I'm doing this. I can read some comments. Kathy, my boxes go up for sale in my Etsy shop, and I don't want to say this the wrong way and sound kind of weird, but they usually do sell out within one day. So I only take pre-orders for them because I am a small shop. I can't kind of leave it unlimited, and I need to know how much stuff to order. to put in them. So I do a pre-order instead of a subscription. That way I can change the price every time based on the project, and I don't have a price for the next one yet. But it will be posted October 1st in my shop. Thank you, Deanne. She subscribed to both of us.
Woohoo!
Okay, where did I stop sewing it? There we go. That's better.
Tanya Ross just got home from work. Hope I said that right. Kathy says, thank you, Steph.
You're welcome.
Cindy wants to know the names of my cats. Well, there's Jelly Bean, who everybody knows. There is Smudgy Sammy, who's my only little baby girl, and Spooky Scout. And then I feed little Sweetie outside. She's a stray cat. And maybe someday she'll decide she wants to come into my house. I don't know. Maybe.
Hi, Winona. Welcome.
Do y'all want me to try earbuds? Hold up. We can see if that'll work.
Okay.
Oh, Heather, that didn't sound mean, honey. It did not sound mean at all. You are just fine. You know what? I might have to use my AirPods. Hold on one sec.
very quiet in here. Strange, because Yvette's not here. And I'm not sewing, so there's no noise. So if you're doing a jelly roll race with us, how far along are you all? I'm working on my first row, which feels like forever because it's the longest one, of course. Oh, are you guys talking about my box? Thank you. Yeah, if you go to my shop on October 1st, and I'll put the link again for my shop in the chat. That's when my next box will be available for pre-order. Thank you all for asking. October 1st, and if you get my newsletter, I'm going to send out newsletter reminders.
Where on earth is my mouse? Oh, there it is.
So Marla said she's waiting on directions. She has her strips sewn and trimmed.
Okay, I don't know why, but I'm not hearing anything in my AirPods.
You can't hear me at all?
Well, I mean, I can hear you from my computer. Does Stephanie sound better? Because I found a spot where I was supposed to turn something down, and I did, and it should have improved her. I don't know if it did or not.
Can you guys hear me? And if you can, does it sound better? Is there less echo? Am I loud enough or am I too loud? Can you all let us know?
Okay, I don't have any earbuds that don't have a microphone in them. The echo is worse. Oh, that's great.
Oh, no.
Okay, I'm taking these off.
We don't want to make it worse.
I'm going to have to, before we have our next one, I'm going to have to look up how to get rid of your echo. Because I have everything on that says echo cancellation. I have it selected. So I have no idea why it's still like that. So I apologize, guys.
Yeah.
I will have to do a little research. Let me try using a different microphone. I've turned on the microphone for my computer now. Does that work?
I can still hear you. I'm not sure about them though.
You're the echoey one. Yes, I did connect through Bluetooth. It's the only way I can connect because they're wireless.
Yeah. Sounds good to me now. Oh, no echo now. Oh, good. Well, whatever you did, it seems to have worked.
Okay, so then what I'll do, now I know from now on, I will go through my laptop instead of through the webcam. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see if I can turn you up a little bit and it's still not echoey, because I can barely hear you. Like, when you're talking, I don't know what the hell you're saying.
I know, before I felt like I was screaming at you.
Well, you had to, because I couldn't hear anything, especially like when I started sewing, then I really couldn't hear you. I was like, now I'm loud. Okay, but I'm always loud.
Can you guys hear me now, though, still, and there's no echo? And you can hear me now, Yvette?
I can hear you better, for sure. I just don't want to turn you too loud, because I think it's going to make it worse. I'm not sure. Okay, everybody's saying it's okay now.
Thank you, Shelly. Yeah, you're going to hear a little background noise. You're going to hear our sewing machines and stuff. You should, anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I turned off. It's supposed to help with the background sound, all the little selections I made, but it probably won't be perfect.
It's better, they said.
All right,
Okay.
as long as it's better. May not. I'm sorry if it's not perfect, but as long as it's better,
Yeah.
we don't want to hurt everybody's ears.
No, we are definitely not techie though, guys. Sorry.
I'm learning. I'm getting better.
Yeah.
I would never say that I'm ever going to be perfect, but I I definitely try to improve.
You know, I tried to use earbuds. I actually had a microphone when I sewed with Becca on Fridays, and it would be really echoey and almost sound like I was underwater or something. I don't know. I think sometimes those things don't really work.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they work great for like some things, but I'm not sure it's perfect for
Yeah.
everything, you know?
Yeah.
And Jim has decided that he's going to go outside and mow the lawn. So I hope y'all don't hear that. I can hear it.
I think that's what I'm hearing because I hear a little bit.
Yeah. Thanks, Jim. That was nice. He probably doesn't realize, I'm sure, but it's like, you know.
It just kind of sounded like a fan in the background, but I don't hear it now.
Oh, well, he might be in the backyard now. Because he usually starts the mower like right here on the driveway and then he goes back there first. I
Uh,
think. Or maybe he went to the front yard. Either way, it's not the side of the house.
yeah. Maxie Doodle said, but your yard will be pretty.
Oh no, listen, he keeps the yard like meticulously. So, yeah.
That's true, Dan. She said, in Arizona, most people have rocks. Yep. My yard was a rock yard when I lived out there.
Yep, me too.
And it's whatever color rocks you have. Do you have pink rocks, green rocks, sand colored rocks, beige?
Multicolored rocks.
Okay. She said right now her rocks are reddish, but they're thinking of redoing them.
Oh, it's time for a little change.
Yep. Do you live in Phoenix, Deanne, or what part of Arizona do you live in? My grandparents lived in Sun City West when they were still with us, and I lived in Mesa, and my parents have a home in Scottsdale.
I lived in Tucson and my in laws now live in Hereford.
That's near the border, right, Hereford?
Yep, it sure is. Okay, now time for pressing.
Oh, you live in Santan Valley. Okay. I bought my last truck, Deanne, at Santan Ford before I left Arizona. I don't know where you're at.
Ugh.
Okay, so Marla, you've got family out there too near Sun City.
I'm gonna be right back, guys.
Well, thank you, Seaside Mom. That's nice of you to say. I'm Stephanie. Nice to meet you. That is a good story, Angela. I just went back and read the story. It sounds like something I would do, that I would like pitch something to myself.
No, don't play in there, Scout. Oh, Lord. Okay. Pressing.
Oh, and I had a Ford Expedition. That was quite a while ago, though. I moved out of Arizona in 2010, so I have been gone for a while.
I left in 94.
What's that?
I left Tucson in 94.
Oh, okay.
And then we moved to Long Beach, California.
And then did you go to Connecticut after that?
No, then we went to Oceanside, California.
Oh, wow.
And then we went to Connecticut.
You've lived all over.
Sort of. Not everywhere, but
Yeah.
it's not like being in the military or anything.
Right.
They move a lot.
Mhm. Oh, I can imagine, Deanne. I was out there a couple years ago. I still have some family out there. I was out there just a couple years ago, and when I left, the 202 loop wasn't finished. Of course, now it's finished, so that was a change. And just the amount of things they built, they're just constantly building out there. It's kind of crazy.
They are constantly building out there.
Yeah.
It's like every time you go, there's something different.
Mary, yeah, my kids are starting to get in the swing of things finally with school. It took a little, I don't know, it took a little bit this year to get them kind of in their routine and motivated. But they're doing good. My daughter's got quite a load this year. She's in 7th grade, and she's got, of course, all the core classes, but she's got 4 electives, and she's in 4 dance classes this year because she got put in point ballet this year. So she's got quite a bit on her plate. But it was actually easier to get her on a routine because she wants to stay on a routine than it was our son. Our son is not, he doesn't like school. So it's kind of pulling teeth to get him going. And then my younger son, that's our 9-year-old son, my younger son, who's going to turn 4 next week, it's his birthday. We're going to attempt to do some preschool stuff with him. And then the other little guy's too young yet. other than just reading to him and flashcards and normal things that parents do. Oh, Kathy, you homeschooled your daughter from 6th through 12th grade? Yeah. Yeah, we've always homeschooled our kids. The nice thing about it, and not that this is a nice thing, but that we had a pandemic, but the nice thing is when the pandemic started, it wasn't a huge deal to them. Like, it wasn't a huge shock because they didn't have to transition from a school building to home and like a lot of the kids do and figure out how that worked. So that was good. The thing that was limited for them is like outings. Like there's a lot of homeschool groups where you can go to the zoo or go to the aquarium or museums, and those obviously stopped. So that was a little hard for, especially my daughter who is very extroverted. But the schoolwork part wasn't, anything different. So. Yeah, sometimes when I'm reading her books, there's things that you kind of forgot about because it's been so long since, well, I don't know how old most of you are, but since I've been in school. So there's things that I read in her textbooks that I'm like, oh, I forgot about that. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Kind of learn all over again.
Yes, Maria, I am pressing seams open.
Hi, Deborah. Deborah Colby came in. She said she's joining late. We're doing a jelly roll race.
Actually, I think that says Marla, not Maria. Sorry, my eyes are not the greatest.
Yeah. Yeah, the text for us is like teeny tiny.
I know. And my eyes are already they're bad, so.
Oh, and that you get to meet Marla. She's going to be at the retreat.
Oh, great. Can't wait. We're doing a. Never mind. I'm not going to say anything because I don't know what anybody knows. Never mind.
I haven't revealed it
I was
yet.
just thinking deja vu.
So one of Sarah's classes this year is like what they used to call home ec. They call it like family and consumer science now.
Oh my goodness.
So she's real excited because one whole unit in most of her classes there's 10 units, but the electives there's like 7 units.
Right.
One unit is on teaching her how to sew, and the next whole unit is she has to sew a whole project by herself. And she's like, I got this one in the bag.
That's right.
So, and 2 of her units are on baking and cooking, which she loves to do already. So, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, it's nice to do something where you're like, I might have a little bit of knowledge already.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure she's going to learn something, but she already has a base, which is good.
Yep. That always helps.
Tell her I want to see her pillow when she's finished.
Okay. She may have finished it. I'll have to ask her. She's not I think she's taking a nap. She didn't sleep really good last night, and I had to wake her up early for ballet, so
Okay.
if she comes down, I'll ask her because I think she finished it.
Oh, the N word. There's nothing like having a nice nap on the sofa with the kitty cats all laying all over me.
Right?
Turn the air down, put a bunch of blankets on, everybody cuddles. It's great. Feel like I'm gonna have to hoover my whole body.
What's that?
I'm gonna have to hoover my whole body.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have it all over me. I've
It's
got one of those
everywhere.
sponges that takes me off though, so which is good. I just don't have it over here. But it's all over my shirt.
Well, Lord knows I've got tons of lint rollers.
Yeah.
Oh, little JB. So last night I was watching the all of the Back to the Futures again.
What's that?
All of the Back to the Future movies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we were watching them last night. Of course, I say
Oh.
watching. I'm like hurrying up, eating dinner, listening to the TV until I have to go pack orders. But I mean, it's just so
Yeah.
funny because I sit there and I and I just recite the whole movie, and Jim's like,
Yeah.
"Do we need to turn channel?" I'm like, no. I'm like, no, I'll stop. I'll stop. And then like some other funny thing comes along, and I do it again.
Yeah. I haven't seen those in a long time, but I like those. I like Michael J. Fox.
Yeah. I've seen them all like a million times. I can do it with Star Wars too.
Yeah.
Charlotte says she can recite Apollo 13.
Oh, yeah. That's a good movie. I haven't seen that one in a long time either.
I love that movie too. I've seen that one about a million times. I don't know if I could do it with, I don't know if I could do the dialogue, but that's a great movie.
It's a good movie.
I've seen Shawshank Redemption about a million times too.
I absolutely love, love, love that movie.
Yeah, me too.
You know the tree in the movie?
Yes.
that he goes to. That tree was at a farm here in Ohio. They shot that at the old penitentiary here in Ohio. And then
Really?
yeah, the movie. And then the tree on the farm was about an hour away from the penitentiary, but the tree got struck by lightning a couple years ago, so they had to take it down. I
Aw.
have Steam Ripper made from the bark of the tree.
No.
Yeah,
Oh
I don't
my
have it right
gosh.
now. I'll have to show it to you sometime. But yeah, I actually have like a certificate saying that it came from that tree and everything. So
Oh my gosh, that's special.
isn't it cool? Yeah.
Yes.
But
Yes,
yeah,
it
that
is.
farm is about the farm is about an hour and a half south of here, and the penitentiary is about 45 minutes south of here. So it's not far from me.
Wow.
They do shocking tours of it. If you ever come back to Ohio, I'll just take you.
Okay. As long as we can stop for coffee on the way.
All right. I am going to map every Starbucks.
It doesn't even have to be Starbucks, dude. It's nice if they can at least make like a latte or a cappuccino, but you know.
I was gonna say I'll have to take you to that new coffee place I found.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. How was your coffee?
It was delicious.
Wow.
Yeah, Mansfield, Ohio. You're right, Marla. Um, there's a new coffee place chain around Ohio. Maybe Marla, I don't know if you've got this by you too, but it's called Big B Coffee. Maybe it's around the country. I have no idea. It's new to our area, and there's one about 15 minutes from here, but they're actually building one 2 miles down the street from us. It's not ready yet.
Oh,
But I
cool.
tried it for the first time today, and they have, I swear, 30, 40 different latte flavors. So I got one that's called Butter Bear, like a teddy bear, Butter Bear Latte, and it was a caramel and butterscotch latte. It was delicious.
Wow. It sounds amazeballs. I mean, like, seriously.
And Sarah got, because my daughter was with me, we were on the way back from ballet, she got a
Cinnamon and
oh,
marshmallow, yeah?
it was cinnamon and marshmallow, but it was called Cinna Lovers or something. It was a lot. Latte, and she had me taste hers because she wanted to taste mine, and it was really good too. I'm like, okay, we're definitely going back there.
Yeah. Just wait till it's by your house. Holy cow, you're going to be in trouble.
I know. They're building actually two things that I'm gonna be in trouble with right here by my house. They're building a Big B coffee, and they're building a Chick-fil-A. And
Oh my
event number
gosh.
4, but you guys don't. My kids absolutely love Chick-fil-A, and I like it too. So that's dangerous because that's gonna be 2 miles from my house.
Yeah, honestly, I would be all set if they would put a Starbucks, an Arby's, and a Chick-fil-A right at my house. I would never have to go anywhere. I would just, you know,
Yeah.
craziness.
Oh, Tanya said Big B is awesome. We have them in Wausau, Wisconsin. Awesome. Yeah, it was really, really good. I'd never had it until today. It was really good. Oh, hey, Christy. Christy's here.
Hey, Christy.
Marla, they have tea there. They have hot teas, bubble tea, chai tea. They had all kinds of tea. They had as many teas as they had coffees. I was really happy to see that because I'm a tea drinker too.
That's amazing. It's going to be great once it's right there at your house, too.
I know. I know. Especially with the tea. I love that there's a huge variety of teas.
Okay.
Okay, Georgianne sounds good. I can't wait to see a picture of it.
Yeah, me too. Be sure to post a picture so you're in the running to win one of the prizes.
Yep. If you put it on Facebook, make sure you tag both Yvette and I.
Yes.
Your son likes Chick-fil-A too? Yeah, my kiddos love it. The good news for my pocketbook is that there's not one close to us. It's like a half hour away in each direction. But the bad news is when it's 2 miles away, they're going to want to go there all the time.
And you're going to want to too, so you won't be able to say no.
Yeah. Although maybe they'll get sick of it if it's right here. I don't know.
You think? Maybe. Hey, you never know.
It's kind of a special treat. We have to like pack everybody up and
Right.
kind of go get it. We make like a day of it. We usually go to like the playground out that way and all that stuff. So
Yeah. You're right. Maybe it won't be so special anymore.
yeah.
I have to say though, I was very pleasantly surprised with that Raising Cane's we went to. That was good.
That was good. Yeah.
Now, I don't know if it's because we were starving or what, but it was good.
No, I like their chicken. It's really good.
And they sure did keep it simple because I had only been there once before, but I didn't eat very much because I was just there and my brother wanted to eat.
Mhm.
And this was in Louisiana. And so we drove up, and I said to Steph, I'm like, you're going to need to give me a minute or whatever. She goes, no, you just have to tell them how many strips you want. And I'm all like, oh, so I get strips or I get strips or I get strips. I don't have to. But you know what? It's kind of nice sometimes to not have to sit there and make a huge decision. It's like,
So many
you're getting
choices, yeah.
strips.
So if any of you don't have a Raising Cane's by you, it's a chicken place, of course, only chicken. And all they do is chicken fingers. And you either it's just a matter of how many chicken fingers you want, or if you want them on a bun, because you can get them on a bun like a sandwich too. So
Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, I wouldn't have done it, but I didn't know.
there's not a whole lot of choice, but they're really good chicken fingers.
They really were, I have to say. Really good.
Oh, Deanna said she has to go. She's got to go start the dinner.
Okay, sweetie.
Bye.
She says she's going to be right back.
Oh, I didn't read that. I just saw the dinner. Oh, Ingrid said she gets to go on retreat in 2 weeks. Awesome.
Oh my gosh. So jellyfish.
Well, we get to go on a little trip in a couple weeks too. So
Yeah.
What was that old TV commercial for? I think it was what, Kitty City? We turned our smile upside down, or frown upside down.
I have no idea.
Maybe that was an Ohio thing. I don't know.
It might have been.
There was a toy store here. I think it was Kitty City. They say where you can go to turn your frown upside down. That's what we did in our situation.
That's it.
Now we have something fun to look forward to.
Definitely. Mary, they canceled Quilt Market.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
At like what I consider to be the last minute.
Yeah, it was they just had us register for all the registration of the classes last week or the week before, and then they just canceled it this week. So it was pretty disappointing. We were kind of upset. But,
I didn't even see it coming, I'll be honest, because like you said, once you start registering and everything, I mean, it felt real to me. I was excited. I was like, oh my gosh, we got everything. We were registered for everything. And
yeah. We had flights, the hotel, and everything, and we just got the notice this week, and it was literally like 33 days before we were supposed to go, and so we were pretty upset, but we turned some lemons into lemonade, and we're gonna go do something else fun together, and just have like a nice girl weekend.
Yep. Hi, Sharon. Karen Rouvain said hi.
Oh, you know how you get to the end and it's like all twisted?
Yeah.
I hate that.
That one that I did with Songbook,
Oh, yeah,
I thought I was going
yeah.
to slip my wrist for a second there.
Well, you had 80 strips. That's a lot.
It was a lot of strips. It was a heck of a lot of strips, I have to tell you. It took me like just one pass down the
Yeah,
whole line took about an hour.
I'm sure.
And I ran out of bobbin thread like twice.
Can
I know.
imagine.
You'd think I would have learned my lesson the first time, but no, I was just. And it was like I ended up using, I only did like 2 passes and it used a whole bobbin. I was like, holy crap. That was a jelly roll race, let me tell you what. There was a Girl Scout song, Jacqueline says, that turned their smile upside down.
Oh, yeah, that was there was an old toy store in Ohio. It was called Kitty City. I don't know where else it was, honestly, when I was a little kid, and that was their logo. Turn your frown upside down, or their little saying thing.
I keep looking at my bobbin now.
Oh. Ruler, where did I get my ruler?
Did anybody else watch the whole like little limited series on, I think it was either on Netflix or Hulu. I think it was Netflix, but on 9/11.
No.
I have to tell you that I
Is it
found it
good?
very moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they did a really good job.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch it.
Thank you, Nancy. Nancy is asking you guys to give us a thumbs up.
Thanks, Nancy. Oh, Joy, are you looking at the Eversewn Sparrow? I have never sewn on one of those, but I heard they're a nice little machine. Oh, hey, Brenda. Hi, Hazel. I missed a few people earlier. I'm sorry when I missed you and you came in, I was sewing.
Hi, everybody. Did you guys talk about Nancy's dog yet? Did I miss anything?
No, somebody just asked about how is your puppy? She got a new puppy?
I'm not sure, but I think they're talking about Holly. Her, I think it's her dog who's like 15 or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And she won't let her sew because she just wants to be with her all the time. She can't go upstairs anymore. So,
yeah.
So she sleeps on the sofa with her downstairs.
Oh, bless her heart.
That's a mama right there, I'm telling you.
Yeah. What you got up on the long arm, Teresa? Oh, no, that's fine. We call all of our cats kitties too, so no worries.
Yeah, no worries. I figured that you were
I just
talking
didn't
about
know if you
Holly.
had gotten a new puppy or what, so I didn't realize you were talking about her dog that she's had. Oh, Mary, you have the QE. How do you like that machine? I've heard really good things about that machine. Hi, Allison. She's Allison Johnson is joining us. She said she's doing up a Jordan Fabrics Jelly Roll Race pattern. Awesome.
Awesome. It's funny because I was looking at, I think it was while I was having dinner last night, I just started looking at, people have a whole bunch of different, like, patterns and stuff for jelly roll races.
Uh-huh.
And I had no idea. I've never like looked that up before or anything. And I think I just looked up jelly roll race just to, I don't know. I was eating dinner. I didn't want to get too into anything, and because I knew I had to go and like pack up orders and stuff. And I started seeing all these different ways that they would do jelly roll races, and I was like, oh my goodness, who knew?
I didn't know there were so many different ways.
Apparently there are. Apparently people get bored with doing the same jelly roll race over and over. Go figure.
Okay. Marla said, okay, she has her seams pressed open. She's never made one of these before. What does she do now? Are you at the point where you can show her? Or where are you at?
I am. Okay, so I can show you. Let me pull up just a piece of, two pieces of fabric. Okay, so you're gonna have one big long thing, and you've done your pressing and all that kind of stuff. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put them right sides together. Now, what I do is because if you don't do this, it can get all tangled up, which is not a huge problem. You can just sew to the end and then cut it and then untangle it. You can do that. But what I do is I'll usually take one end and I just go through the whole thing and I make sure it's all lined up properly. You want to get the two ends together, right sides together. And one side, either side, it doesn't matter. You sew all the way down. And when you get down to the bottom, you're going to cut the strip in half so that now, after you cut it and you've sewn all the way down, you open it up and now you've got two strips that are sewn together. And then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to take the one end, get all the way down to the other end, put them right sides together, and on one side, either side, sew all the way down, and you just keep doing that over and over. And then, so after you do the second time, now you're going to have four strips that are together. And you're going to take those and you'll go to the ends, you'll put them right sides together, and you'll sew one of the sides all the way down. And then when you open it up, now you have 8 strips all together. And you just want to keep a good eyeball on it to make sure it's the dimensions that you want. It's going to be approximately 50 by 60 when you're done. That's it. That's all there is to it. It goes really, really fast. And watch your bobbin because it's very easy to run out of your bobbin thread and you don't even know it. I had like one whole half done one time, and the whole darn thing had no bobbin. I had to do the whole thing again. So keep an eyeball on the bobbin. That's my biggest piece of advice.
Yeah.
Probably everybody's.
Yeah, you don't want to get to the big long strip and think you did it all, and it's not. Oh, awesome. Becky Mendoza is making a Jelly Roll jam. That's a nice, quick way to use Jelly Roll too.
What's a Jelly Roll jam?
I think it's a pattern that Quarter Shop had where you make strip sets and then you make them into blocks and turn them.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to go look for that. I just want to see what it looks like.
Yeah.
I probably have seen it before, and I just am not putting the quilt with the name.
Yeah. If that's the one I'm thinking of, then it's a nice, quick, and easy way to use Jelly Roll as well. Awesome. Melissa from Connecticut is here.
From Connecticut?
Uh-huh.
Hello, Melissa. I'm in Connecticut too.
Deborah is sewing strips from A Blooming Bunch by Maureen McCormick. Cool.
I bet that one's going to look cute. I love the plaids that are in that collection.
Yeah. Donna Strunch is doing a jelly roll twist and using white grunge with a blue-green jelly roll. Awesome.
Oh, that sounds nice.
That's going to be pretty.
This one is definitely much easier than that last one I did.
Not having 80 strips to wrangle.
I know, I'm sitting here and I'm going, wow, this is so much easier to like handle. And there was at some point, I hadn't gotten that far into it, but at least I had gotten it untangled. But before I got it untangled, I kept thinking to myself, maybe I should do like two and then sew them together. But then by the time I actually started and got it untangled, it wasn't that bad. I mean, it was still like, it was a lot, but
Yeah.
But it wasn't as bad, you know?
Yeah.
Bye, Mary. We're happy to have you here, sweetie.
Hi, Mary. Yeah, Kathy, that's the bright colored one. It looks like it came from the Brady Bunch house.
I have some of the plaids here.
Yeah.
I bought them from the Intrepid Thread, my friend Julie. She doesn't only sell Liberty and Tula and Tilda.
Oh. Hi, Gal.
Hey, girlie. You caught us. All right, we've been sewing about 2 hours.
Did you see Becky's message?
I figured out why I'm missing your videos. I didn't see the notifications fast enough. My son has been watching them before me. I'm going to turn everybody into a quilter. That's amazing. That's awesome.
Aw. Next, Nito said, you helped turn me into a quilter Yvette.
Aw, that's awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. So, so happy. If you're sewing with us today, please, please share pictures. You know, it's funny because I'm saying leave a picture or whatever with um, like on YouTube, but they can't.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to either do it on Facebook, and I have it on Facebook on the Piecing It Real with the Yvette Renee, the non-private group. It's a page, so anybody can go on there. I also have a group for Yvette Renee Creations, which is my quilting shop, and you can go in the jelly beanies and leave it there. You can go on Steph's page. It's Stephanie Stitches. Any of those places you can go, and when you're on Facebook, make sure that you tag both Stephanie and I, just to make sure that we see everybody and get you in the running. So we're going to keep it open for a couple weeks. So not next Saturday, but the Saturday after, somewhere around Saturday or Sunday, we'll make up the list and we'll pull a name. We'll have 3 names. We're pulling 3 names. And we're going to have Sarah do it. That is Steph's daughter, and Steph's going to give a prize out, and I'll do 2 of them. We have no idea what they're going to be because I just pulled this out of my butt like a couple hours ago. So I don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to be super awesome. Like, we'll pack up something. I don't know. She and I will talk about it, and we'll figure out what we want to do.
Yeah, Emily, Instagram's fine, hun. I know you're on there because you and I are on there together.
Yes,
If
that's fine
you
too.
guys don't have Facebook, go ahead and tag us on Instagram too. We both have Instagram, so.
Yeah, I have 3 Instagrams, so pick one. It doesn't even matter which one. Any of them is fine.
Just make sure you tag us both.
Yes, please tag
I
us
don't want
both.
somebody to get missed because one of us didn't see it and it's
Right.
only one tagged. If you tag us both, we'll both see it.
Yep. And just for clarifications, your name can only be entered once. So you can put it all over the place, but your name's going to be in the drawing one time. Okay, I just want to clear that up. But if you want to post it everywhere to make sure that we see it, that's fine. Not a big deal. In fact, post it everywhere. We want everyone to know that we do these, off the cuff, but we do them. Someday we'll get better about planning these properly.
Right. Remember to put all the tags.
I know. We're both just so flipping busy all the time. We just think of things at the last second.
Yeah, I think it was 2 days ago. I was like, hey, why don't we sew something for National
Well, it
Volleyball
wasn't
Day?
2 days ago because Wednesday I talked about it on my live. So I want to say it was Tuesday.
Earlier this week, yeah.
And when I was on my live, I thought, well, I've got a captive audience. I'm just going to tell them all about it. Even though we didn't have anything planned yet. We were like, I don't know, sometime on Saturday. Hi, Carissa.
Hi there. So somebody said they don't have a Chick-fil-A by them. What is it? Is it like McDonald's? It's fast food if you're comparing it to McDonald's, but it's nothing compared
But it's
to McDonald's.
nothing like McDonald's.
Chick-fil-A is so good. The chicken is delicious. That's all they serve is chicken. They don't have beef or anything. So
Thus, Chick-fil-A.
So yeah, it's really good. And somebody mentioned the lemonade. I forget who said that. I'm sorry, Michigan Gal. The lemonade there is handmade there. They have regular and sugar-free, but their lemonade is so good.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know they had lemonade.
Yeah, they hand make it at the store.
Nice.
And they have tea if you're a tea person, not lemonade, sweet tea and regular tea.
Ah, sweet tea.
Hi, Winosa. Hi, Shelly Clark.
Hello, Shelly. Hi, Winota. We're just sewing up jelly roll races. Just a quick, easy little lap quilt.
I got pre-cut dust in my nose. I'm gonna put a sticky note on my sewing machine and tell myself not to wear a black shirt when I use pre-cuts.
Yeah, pre-cuts are no joke, man. It's all over you.
Yep.
You know, it's funny because when I got them all pressed, I was thinking, oh, maybe I will cut off the 18 inches so that we can see what it's gonna, what it's gonna do or whatever. But both sides were like my favorite pieces, so I was like, I'm not cutting it off.
I actually had the same thought, but the one in the end, I was like, I like that one.
Well, I think, aren't you supposed to like cut off 18 inches and then put them at the other end or something? Is that what you're supposed to do? Well, I
You
mean, I guess you
could,
could chuck it. You don't have to do anything with it, but
or you could just chuck it. But the whole idea is it keeps it from like all the
the
seams from ending
seams
from
being
the same
together, right?
places. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't really care. I think it looks good
I don't
either
really
way.
care either. I think it looks good no matter what, but I do know that's why they wanted you to do that.
Yeah. But the one that was on my end was one of the ones with words, and I liked it. I'm like, I'm not cutting that.
So last night
Mhm.
I pretty much fell asleep looking at TikTok videos. Y'all, I am so flippin' addicted to this TikTok now. It's really it's sad. Like when I got to bed last night, I had been packing orders for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. And
Uh-huh.
so my back hurt and my legs hurt and your neck kind of hurts. And so I laid down and I was having trouble going to sleep, which never happens to me. But so I was like, oh, I'll just watch some TikTok videos. I ended up falling asleep watching the TikTok videos, and when I woke up, like my phone was at no battery. I was like, well, that's great. Thank goodness the alarm went off.
Yeah. That's funny.
And like I tell everybody, if I'm sending you a TikTok video, it's because I love you.
You you
Because I
find cute stuff though.
I do share like just the ones that either like maybe. Oh my goodness, did I send you the one with the girls trying to mimic the little skinny girls who were like doing yoga on each other?
No, well, you probably did. I haven't looked at any of them recently. I need to
Oh,
go and
okay. Oh my God. Let me tell you something. You have to watch. I about peed myself like a million times. It was so funny. I was like, I'm surprised I didn't wake Jim up. I was like, I'm going like this. Oh my goodness.
to watch
It
that
was
one.
great. It was great.
Emily said her husband is obsessed with them too.
Oh, hi Winona.
Hi.
Winona said hi to you, Steph.
Hi.
And the sad thing is like I'll think that I have been. I mean, I'll think, okay, I've been watching them for probably like 15 minutes or 20 minutes or something, and I look down and it's almost an hour, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I got orders to pack, I got whatever, all kinds of stuff to do. Stop it, Yvette, stop it.
That's funny.
But Mr.
Oh, the thing
Mortimer
that
too. I love Mr. Mortimer.
he's so cute.
Oh my goodness, it's
That is
adorable.
the most well taken care of dog ever.
I think he's got more clothes than I do.
Nancy said she's obsessed too that you started her with Mr. Mortimer. Now she's hooked.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nancy. I know she's got limited Wi-Fi too, so I feel bad. But I only send them because I love you. And I knew that you loved Mr. Mortimer. Mr. Mortimer on Hall Patrol.
Oh, hey, Kay.
Hi, Kay.
Heather, am I the only one who doesn't do TikTok? No, I don't. I don't do
I
TikTok
don't.
either.
I don't think you're the only one who doesn't do it.
That sends them to me, but I don't like have a TikTok thing where I go watching stuff. I don't
Yeah,
have
she
the
can go and look
operation.
at it, but you don't have to set up an account. Like if somebody sends you one, you can go and look at it. You don't have to sign up.
Yeah.
And I actually only started watching TikTok like a couple of months ago, and I am flipping hooked. It's my kind of thing. So I guess it's just what you like. That's all. And the thing is that a very small like learning curve, but the idea is to go and find the kinds of things that you like, and then TikTok will send you like the same kinds of things. So like if you don't like watching like the cooking ones, just whenever if a cooking one comes up, go past it, and then watch the ones you like, and you can put a heart on it and stuff like that, and it kind of learns what you like. Now I know a
Oh,
lot of people maybe are uncomfortable with that. Personally, I love it because then all the things that I actually do like get sent to me, and do it. So
okay, that's her husband. He's out there mowing the grass.
Winona, did you just come on, sweetie? Because I don't know if you knew this, but if you go and post a picture of whatever it is you're working on, somewhere on Facebook or Instagram, and tag Stephanie and I, and let us know that you were sewing this with us during the jelly roll race, then your name goes into a drawing for one of 3 prizes that we're going to give away in a couple weeks. So don't forget to do that. Send us pictures, and it doesn't have to be a jelly roll race. It can be whatever it is that you're working on. Hey, Bernie. And don't worry about winning. We're racing kind of tongue in cheek.
Yeah, we're
Because I
not
think
really.
everybody knows I wouldn't win. And I'm okay with that. I really am. I'm trying to go as fast as my little hands will go, but I know I'm still not as fast as definitely Stephanie.
I don't think you're that far behind me. You're doing the row. Are you
Yeah,
on
but
the
I'm
first
only
row or
on
the
the
second?
first row. You have
Oh,
to at
okay.
least be on your second or third go round.
I'm on my second row.
Yeah.
But after you guys get the first and second row done, it starts going a lot faster.
Yeah, because it'll get shorter.
It's shorter and shorter, and yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the first row,
It takes forever.
you get halfway through it and you're like, man, you felt like you've done a lot, and you're not you're like, oh, I still
You
have
look
all
on the
this to do.
floor and you're like, holy cow, look at all I still got to go. Imagine if you had 80 or 90 strips.
I can't. That must have been
That
crazy.
thing, just the first go round took hours. I was like, and I kept running out of bobbin thread. I was like, are you kidding me? I'll
Yeah,
be
I
out
think I
of
would have
bobbin
cried
thread
if I had.
again.
That's crazy. I actually just ran out of bobbin thread. I had to put a new one in, so I'm glad I made a couple up ahead of time.
Well, luckily my bobbins, they go pretty quick, so I didn't make any up, but
Yeah.
I didn't have any extra little spools anyway.
Yeah.
But don't you have to unthread your whole machine or something?
What's that?
Do you have to unthread your whole machine or something to do it, or?
No, I have 2 thread holders on my machine.
Oh, cool. Okay.
No, I just figured to make it easier,
Yeah.
once I ran out, I could just pop a new one in. But
All right, I'm almost done my first row. Woohoo!
oops. I switched.
I don't know how Jelly Bean can sleep through this. Plus, it's vibrating him the whole time. It's hilarious.
Maybe the vibrations feel good, like a massage.
You know, they might. He's not a dumb cat, I'll tell you what. Row 1 is done. Woohoo! I'm not going to press between. I probably should, but I'm not going to.
I didn't.
But I think that's what happened. I'm not sure. I started pressing the first one, like between rows. I mean the songbook one that I sent to you.
Yeah.
But I think I stopped after a couple, and so I don't think I finished pressing it. I was like, oh, I feel terrible. I'm sending her back with, and it hasn't even been pressed. I mean, I'm sure I'm not the first person who's done that, but that's not very nice.
I'll fix it.
I know, but you shouldn't have to. All right.
Okay. Oh, funny that you asked me that, Emily. A lot of people ask me that about my thread. I get this question all the time because, yes, my thread is upside down. It's upside down because my machine likes it that way. My machine prefers thread to come off the spool counterclockwise. And if I turn the Aurifil right side up, it comes off the spool the wrong way. So then I have issues. So yeah, I turn my spool upside down. So it just depends on your machine. This machine is a high speed machine. And if you put anything in wrong, the needle, first of all, it takes different needles than most machines. It takes high speed needles. And then if you put the thread in wrong or anything wrong, it doesn't act right. So I have to turn my spool upside down because I need the thread to unwind counterclockwise. So. Oh, Sherry Dyer's here. Hi, Sherry.
Hi, Sherry.
Your machine prefers a thread to spool counterclockwise too. Yeah. If I have it, Aurifil typically unwind clockwise if you turn it up the right way. So I turn it upside down because my machine will not sew very well with it coming off clockwise. And in fact, it tangles up pretty bad if I do it that way, try to do it that way.
Do you know just now when I said, hey, Sherry? Mm-hmm. Jim's iPad in the other room, Siri came on. Idiot. Oh, God. I'm telling
Mary
you.
said, thanks for explaining that stuff. I always wondered. Yep. I get that question a whole lot. Almost every time I do a video or a live, I have multiple people ask me why my thread is upside down.
Do you know how many years I was asked why I have a walking foot on? Why I don't take my walking foot off?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, technically it's not a walking foot. That's number one.
Yeah. No, I don't move the bottom of it, Sherry. I just pop that on, and then I have the thread holder on top of it, and it keeps it in place. Not a problem. Sherry said she doesn't have a thread holder doodad. We're all winning, Sherry, because we're sewing together. She has 2 seconds right so far. Yvette and I are both winning because we get to hang out with you guys.
Yeah, I think I was behind, and now I think I might be catching up. I mean, I'm not, but that's what I say in my head, so that I feel real competitive.
Definitely, you're on road 2. You're catching up.
Stephanie, how long did it take you to figure out what was happening with your machine?
Not sure what you mean.
Because your sewing machine didn't like your thread to be any way other than. I'm pretty sure that's what she means.
If that's what you mean, not long, because I actually watched a video online about how to thread it and stuff because I thought maybe I was threading it wrong. And they showed the thread coming off counterclockwise instead of clockwise, and I was like, oh, because I threaded the thread path was fine, but it would still like it would come off of the spool and get all like tangled and stuff over here, and I was trying to figure out why, and it needed to come off counterclockwise, and I was like, well, just flip the thread spool over.
Do you know if it's a Janome thing or if that happens in a lot of other machines?
I don't know if it happens in other machines. It's not a Janome thing because I have another Janome and it doesn't need to go counterclockwise.
Huh.
Like I can put the spool in it's actually a side loading, and I can put that in the regular way and it's just fine. So
That's interesting.
Machine, yeah, I think it's just this machine because it's finicky, because it's a high speed machine. You have to have everything just so,
Gotcha.
Mary, which Janome do you have?
Okay, I missed the name because it went by too fast for me in the chat. But somebody is thanking us for holding this little fun sew along because she needed to get her Sojo back, and we are both, I'm sure, very happy that we could do that.
Yeah.
Sometimes we need to get our Sojo back too, because
sometimes we do.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just need a simple project like this to get it back.
That's right. That you just need something to finish.
Yeah. Yeah, you should, Sherry. Sherry said she's got several jelly rolls. She should get one out and start a jelly roll race.
Yeah. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
It's National Jelly Roll Day, so you got to sew something.
Got to do something with a jelly roll. I have a ton of jelly rolls too. I should probably just start jelly roll racing everything. I need to find two of them that are like different collections, but that like look good together and like mix them all
Yeah.
up or something. That sounds fun too.
I have a ton of jelly rolls because I used to collect them instead of that quarter bundles because I couldn't really afford that quarter bundles.
Yeah.
Um, so I've got a bunch of them stashed away.
I collected mini charm packs. I've got a million cajillion of them.
Yeah.
I always liked to get the charm packs because, or the mini charm packs, I should say, because it's like, it's a perfect way to get the collection at a very low cost and then
Yeah.
see if you like everything in it, or at least
That's true.
most of what's in it, you know, because like you never know.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's a good point.
No, I do not have any human children. All four-legged babies.
I have both.
Yes, she does.
I have 4 human children and 2 kitty babies.
Marla, you know, it's interesting because I don't think that a lot of places feel that mini charm packs are desirable to people. I don't really know why, because I have the same issue. Um, so for me, just to let y'all know, not that I'm trying to influence you in any way, but if you spend like a lot of money in my shop, I tend to gift you with different collections of mini charm packs. So that's just something to keep in mind. I don't tend to sell them because I just give them for free. It to me, it's something that's very easy for me to share with you guys, and because I really like the idea of the mini charm pack,
Mm-hmm.
letting you know like what's in the collection, so that you know if you want to go and find more of that fabric somewhere else.
Yeah.
So that's why I do that. And people don't tend to buy them really. So
Excuse me.
I did have them in my shop to sell, and they just wouldn't sell.
Oh, I had some Christmas morning ones and they sold real fast.
Oh well, yeah, but that's Christmas morning. That
Yeah,
line is absolutely gorgeous.
it is.
I have people asking me if I put it in, if I have some left in my shop, and I was like, well, actually, I kind of made a deal with Steph that she was going to be the only one carrying it. I said, but you might be too late because the ones that she wanted were like the really popular good ones, which I don't blame her. But
Yeah,
I was like, I think she's probably out of those as well. I said, but run over and see. Go over now.
yeah. Well, I'm out of. I had the figgy pudding kit. I'm out of those. I have some pre-cut and I have some yardage left, and I actually have a little bit more yardage that's listed, so I need to put it back in my shop because I wasn't sure how much I needed to cut for the kit. So,
Right.
yeah. It's going quick. I mean, I don't have a whole lot left. That line is so beautiful.
Yep. 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 Yep.
And I have one panel left that I need to put in my shop, but it's not in a package because the package came torn. So,
I don't think people would blink an eye at that.
yeah, the panel's really pretty.
I have got to find the panel I bought from you because, well, you've at least seen pictures of what this room looks like. And I don't know. I have the yardage that I bought from you. It's right there, like I could see it. But I don't know what in the world I did with the darn.
With the saddle.
I know. I'm gonna have to start looking around for all the pink packages I have. Because I try not to take stuff out because it's harder for me to figure out where everything is if it's out, because you know all the fabric looks the same once it's all out of the bag. So I try to keep
Yeah.
it.
Hi, Karen. Karen Sharp just came in. It's okay that you're late. We're not anywhere near done yet.
Nope.
Angela said, I'm back and you're still at it. Yes, we are.
At least we're doing the fun part now. As
Yeah.
long as I don't run out of bobbin thread, I keep looking. I'm getting close, so I'm looking. Believe me.
Ooh, Laura said, Laura Veach is here. She said she's with us all now. She just got off the lake. The water was cool and exhilarating. That sounds great.
Nice. Jelly bean, let mommy finish this, bro, okay? You want dinner? I know, baby. That boy got a bottomless pit. I ain't even kidding.
I was gonna say the flakes didn't last him long,
I,
huh?
he could eat us out of house and home, I'm telling you. Between him and Smudgy. But he's the most vocal.
Yeah.
But Smudgy will sometimes too. And if anybody out there has a black cat, and your black cat comes over to you and looks at you, and he's got those gorgeous eyes, and he's like, and you're just like, dude, you are not starving though. Stop trying to make me feel guilty like I didn't feed you or something.
That's hilarious because that's exactly what Storm does.
Uh-huh.
We'll feed him, and like an hour later, he looks at us like, starving. We're like, dude, really?
Uh-huh. Oh, it don't even take an hour for these guys. They're
I
just,
hear him.
and then it's like if we do keep like dry food out for them as well. If
Uh-huh.
they can see the bowl in the bottom, look at what he's going to keep doing. He's going to keep jumping up here and going around and around in circles on me until I go and feed him. Because he knows it's annoying, and he knows that it's going to make me go do it.
He's got it figured out, Mom.
So the dry food bowls also cannot be like partially full. They got to be like you can't see the bottom of the bowl. Otherwise, as far as they're concerned, it's empty.
It's empty. Yeah.
Jelly bean, you little nutball. He just swished his tail right in my mouth. What you doing, buddy? You are not starving to death. I try to tell them the story about, they need to appreciate what they have, because they'll turn their nose up at some of the snacks or whatever because they've been sitting in the dish too long. Now they want a fresh one. And I'm like, look, little sweetie outside. She doesn't have any food anywhere. She's got to come over and get it from our house because she don't have a mama.
And they don't listen?
Nope. They don't listen. Listen. Whenever I first got them, because I rescued them. We rescue cats. And so when we first got them, I mean, they were kittens. They were like maybe 8 weeks old. And every time I'd put food down, Jelly Bean would, like, if anybody came near him, even me, he would growl.
Oh.
like, and he would look at you like, "Don't you come near my food."
Oh.
And the only thing I could think of is, like when they're in foster care and stuff, the foster moms are taking care of lots of cats, you know? And so maybe there was like a big, what they considered a big competition for the food.
Yeah.
So it took him a little while, but then he stopped after a bit. Hold on, let me just finish this row and then I will go feed you, okay?
Emily said maybe they're teenagers. They must be teenagers.
Hold on, baby. Look, I'm almost done. Sorta. I'm going as fast as I can. Look at how fast the machine's going, buddy. I know. You
Faster,
just woke
faster,
up
honey.
3 seconds ago. You can't possibly be that starving already. Just sit up there for a minute. Why don't you look pretty for the camera? That's your job right now anyway. He's resigned himself. Now he's laying down on top of the sewing machine.
You can't ignore me up here, Mom.
He's all like, well, I can see that you're hell bent on starving me.
Too funny.
What's this? What's this right here?
Carrie, no, this isn't spring chicken. This is Sweetwater's new line, the timber.
I almost did animal crackers.
Yeah. She asked if this is spring
I was
chicken.
close.
Yeah.
But I decided to do Halloween. Jelly bean, I am. Okay, look, I'm getting closer and closer. You just gotta wait. I can't even see what I'm sewing. Really? You were being so good on top of the machine. Yeah, okay, I can't see, baby. Your mama wasn't a glass maker.
Gary wants to know what collection you're using.
This is called Spooky Delight by Bunny Hill Designs. And I don't know when it was made. This is 3 or 4 years old, I would say.
Yeah.
It's been in my stash.
Hi, Teresa. Teresa McBrayer stopped by.
Hi, Teresa.
Deanne said it cooled down to 100 degrees.
That's not funny, but wow.
She's cooled down to 100 degrees and I'm freezing. I'm about to turn my heater on.
I think I have the thermostat at 70, so I'm okay. But it gets hot in here because I got all these Hollywood lights on.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, 75 there, Teresa. It is 72 here right now, but it's cold down in the basement. 75 is perfect. I love 75.
Jellybean, you know you're gonna make me lose the race, right? Are you gonna sleep on this blanket when I'm done? Yeah. Okay. I can't see, baby. I can't see.
That's the idea.
He's smelling my eyeball now. I'm almost done. You know, you're gonna make me lose. You really are. I have to now
JB,
go and
don't touch your booty. He was looking in the camera, licking his chops. He's like, come on, tell this lady to feed me. Tell this lady to feed me.
oh God. oh man. Jellybean, look how close I am, baby. Look how close. I like
Linda,
the fabric is not even touching the ground anymore. Okay, so we're imminent here, buddy.
You're close then, yeah.
Yeah. You can't sit on the fabric, honey bun. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Linda, I'm sorry that your sewing machine is giving you grief. Let's see.
Jellybean, now I have a traffic jam.
Did you tell him this was a race and he needs to get off the racetrack?
He does not care one iota. Jim, are you feeding the cats? Jellybean, do you hear? Daddy's dishes.
Oh.
He's got to be feeding y'all. He is correct that nobody feeds him like Mama does, but, you know, I think he's going to live.
He'll be okay if Daddy feeds him.
Do you hear the bowls? How can you be missing that? Let's go see if Daddy's feeding you. Come on.
I might be, Heather. I think Jelly Bean's gonna be super excited to have his food. Oh, thanks, Mary Jane. I'm liking the colors, actually. I don't typically gravitate towards these colors, but coming out really nice.
Lord have mercy.
Thanks, Linda.
Okay. Look what I had left. Where's my camera? Where's my camera? That's all I had left in my bobbin.
Oh,
But I didn't lose the race. I can't believe I finished that row.
that's okay.
It's hilarious. Come on, what the heck? Why are you crying now? You just had something to eat. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm just going to act like you're just having a conversation with me. Linda, you lost the race? It's not over yet. The dragon capsule just splashed down safely. Oh, I was watching this on what, like Netflix or something. This is
Oh.
the space shuttle that went up with all civilians.
Oh, okay.
Excellent.
Good.
I'm so happy.
Okay, here's mine.
All right, so Stephanie won. It's lovely.
You.
See, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah.
I'll try to hang it up.
He's going to love it. That's great.
Yeah, it's very manly.
You know what I want to do? I want to get like a few um, honey buns and do
Uh-huh.
like really thin ones.
Yeah.
And you know what I was gonna do with this one, although because it's a race and you know a whole bunch of other reasons, but you can also do it where between each strip you put like a cornerstone or whatever, like a
Yeah.
2.5 inch square. Um,
Mhm.
and I was gonna do that because it looked really interesting when I saw like other people's who had been made.
Yeah, I've seen those, and I was actually thinking the same thing. That might be an idea for something coming up.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
I was thinking of bringing some in it.
But it's like also I would have had to pick something that I have, you know, either 2.5 inch squares for, or something that would at least go, and it would have taken a little bit more planning than I had time for. So
Yeah. Thanks, MJ. Thank you, guys. Oh, Shelly's taking Ella for a walk. Okay, that's very cool. Yeah, this is the new Sweetwater line, because I know a couple people asked me, called Timber. It just came out. I pre-cut to my shop. There's yardage coming to shop soon. I'm not getting yardage, but I didn't buy yardage because this is a very masculine line, and I'm usually not into it. But honestly, now that it's put together, I kind of really like it. So
I know.
yeah. So I think I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger by adding some black run around a border around, and yeah, let's see
Yeah,
how
I'm
they
gonna
come
make
out.
mine bigger too. I think.
Yeah.
Lord knows I got tons of Halloween fabric. I'm sure something I have is gonna go with this.
Oh yeah, definitely. Sharon said, Yvette, your mug looks as large as your sewing machine.
Well, I was thinking that it was gonna help me not to have to get up, but I should have realized that with Jelly Bean I was gonna have to get up.
Yeah. Oh, you're not too far behind me. You're getting close.
Yeah, no, it's going, like I said. Look, once you have the tedious part over with putting all the strips together, I feel like they
Yeah.
go together like real quick.
Yeah.
Especially this size, which is like the standard size. when you don't have 90 strips.
Yeah.
It goes quick, you know. It's like it's a pretty easy quilt to make, and it's not. I mean, I think it looks great.
Oh, yeah, Emily, that's you did it the harder way, but that's cool.
What did she
She
do?
said she's never done a jelly roll race before, specifically from a jelly roll. She took a fat quarter bundle, cut it in 2.5-inch strips, and then sewed those in the same way.
Well, that's what I had to do with the for the other thing. What am I? Songbook, because I didn't have a jelly roll, so I took yardage from my shop, and then I just used my Go cutter, and I
Yeah.
made 2.5-inch strips. That's how I ended up with so many.
Yeah. Diana, I am not sure. I can measure it. I can go get my measuring tape. She asked how big it is. I know it's at least 50 wide. Should be about 50 by 60. Let me go grab a measuring tape. Yep, I got 52 by 62.
Woohoo! That's not a bad size.
Yeah, no.
That's not terrible.
Put a good little border around it, and
Yeah, I mean, if you were making it for a little kid, that'd be perfect, actually.
oh yeah, yeah.
So, do you want to stop now, or you want to wait till I'm done, or what? What are we doing?
Oh, we're waiting till you're done, girl.
Okay, I'm almost done.
We want to see yours. I know you're close. Thank you, Karen. Sure, Diana. No problem. They come out differently depending on how like you like trim the end too. So, and sometimes by fabric line, because there's some fabric lines that or some fabrics that aren't as wide as others. So if you have a fabric that's not as wide, you're going to have a different size as well.
That's true.
Thanks, Christy.
Christy's still here.
Yeah. Is that almost done?
Almost done.
We're waiting to see hers. Hers is gonna be cute.
This fabric was like stuck way in the back. I had even forgotten I had this.
So it was good that you dug. That's awesome.
I know. Got to do that every once in a while.
Okay, so the finished size. Oh, hi Kathy. Good to see you or talk to you. The finished size of a typical jelly roll quilt is around 50 by 60. Like I said, they're different every time depending on what fabric you use, because some fabrics are not as wide as others, but typically around 50 to 60 before borders. Mine's 52 by 62. Mary, homeschooling is going good. We have a pretty heavy, my daughter has a pretty heavy load this year. So I've got her doing like block scheduling this year instead of all of her classes each day. And that seems to be working out really well. My son she's in 7th grade. My son's in 4th grade. He doesn't have as much work as she does, which is a good thing right now because it's harder to motivate him, but going pretty good. Oh, Emily, I think it counts. MJ, you're halfway, but had to stop and tend to something else. Have to finish later. Well, if you finish it, take a picture and post it in Facebook or Instagram. We definitely want to see what everybody's looks like.
You can hashtag it National Jelly Roll Day.
Right. And they always all look so different depending on what fabrics you pick. And even if you pick the same fabrics as one of us, they look different depending on the placement. So I can't wait to see yours when you open it. Deanne, yeah, we're gonna try to do more sewing together because we really love to do this.
Yeah, we do.
It's a lot of
It's
fun.
just hard sometimes because
We both have lots going on.
yeah, it's just so busy, and I mean, really, that's all it is. We really love doing it.
Yeah. Oh, good, Emily. Thank you. So you have one more pass left?
I don't know. Is it one? Probably.
Awesome.
I don't know. It might be another because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 8 across right now. When I put these together, it's going to be 16. What's yours? I think I have to do it again.
It's 30. Mine's 32. So yeah.
Yeah. So it's 2 more. But they're going quicker now because they're getting
quicker.
shorter.
But when I got to the last row, I was like, "Is that it?"
I know, right? Just so used to going 100 rows.
Yeah.
Or like,
that one went really quick. Did I get my little pumpkin quilt quilted? I have the sample I made when I tested my pattern quilted. I didn't. Here, I'll grab it. Hang on. I'll show you guys. So this is the one that I made with you guys a couple weeks ago when we were live. I haven't quilted it yet. I've been real busy with the kids starting school, and we had a couple little kiddos, but they're better now. But this is the one that I made for a sample when I was testing out my pattern.
oh my gosh, how flippin' cute.
This one's all quilted. I'll show you guys. I quilted it with feathers.
That's your project box, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then this is the back. I pieced fabric together.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it.
Yeah. So this one is going to just be a wall hanging as is, and then this one I'm going to turn into a throw pillow. So, yeah.
Absolutely adorable.
Teresa, are you talking about the fabric line for the pumpkins or the fabric line for the jelly roll race behind me? The jelly roll race behind me, if that's what you're talking about, is a new line by Sweetwater called Timber. And this little pumpkin pattern, which I have this pattern in my shop, it's a PDF. This was in my project box. If you're talking about this is Pumpkin Blossoms by Fig Tree. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Sorry, I'm looking at the screen down here so I can read because up there it's like so tiny I can't see it. So I'm not looking at you guys, but they're saying we have a nice vibe together, Yvette.
Aw, I think we do too.
Yeah, Mary said, I love these girls. You're so sweet. Thank you. The other Mary said, love the feathers. Thank you. Yeah, Mary, I'm gonna quilt this one. That one I quilted with feathers. This one that I just did, I'm gonna quilt with. I've got a pattern on my long arm. I'm gonna quilt with pumpkins and leaves, so I'm excited to do that. I just love pumpkins. I just love fall and I love pumpkins. So Teresa, yeah, I upgraded my software. It was, I want to say maybe it was not right like recently. It was maybe like a couple months ago, maybe 2 months ago. Yeah. Thank you.
Steph, I think that we're like-minded in like what we want to do and stuff like that. And I think that's why we work really well together.
Yeah.
And we're both, like interested in helping each other, and that goes a long way, you know?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. It's a lot easier to do things with somebody when you're not trying to compete against them.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Exactly.
yeah. Yeah. We are very much here to support each other and the quilting community. So,
Yes.
what we're all about. And I think that's why we get along so well. So,
Yeah. I totally agree.
Karen said, Jelly Roll race done, football game over. Yay, Bucks. Does that mean we won? That would be a good thing after the big loss last week. But I am behind in my hand binding. Don't even have one side done. Girl, I don't even hand bind, so you're way up in front of me. Teresa, I did have problems with it when I upgraded a couple months ago. But it has since seemed to have worked itself out. There were some bugs. But I haven't had any problems with it for a while, so. Fall is my favorite season, so I'd like to see it when you're done. Sure, I'll show it to you guys when I get it quilted. Fall is my favorite too. I love that transition from the heat and you still get some nice weather, but you get the cool, crisp air at night.
Yeah.
And first thing in the morning, before it gets really cold. Not that I mind snow, but I love that transition season. If I could pick one season to have year round, it would be fall.
Yeah, I think for me it would definitely be a toss up between fall and winter, but I do love fall.
Yeah. We just took our kids last weekend. No, it was 2 weekends ago now. Apple picking. So that was a lot of fun. We always love to do that in the fall. And I make homemade applesauce and things with apples. So the house has been smelling really good. And we are gonna go pumpkin picking in a couple weeks. So there's so many fun things to do in the fall. I just love it.
Yes, definitely are a lot of fun things.
Deanne said, I agree that there's very little competition except in fun, and your funness is contagious. That's awesome.
Well, I'm not that far behind.
You're fine.
That's what I tell myself. I'm like, I'm not that far behind. I'm improving.
Mary said, I don't notice any one-upmanship among you girls, just pure, just very genuine, full of integrity. Oh, thanks, Mary.
You're very
Yeah,
sweet.
we have a lot of fun together. So
And we celebrate each other's, like, wins, and it's just it's wonderful. It really is.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, Teresa said she loves fall too and spring soup weather, and I love soup. Yeah, that's one thing that my family likes too, Teresa, is this weather. We like to do soups and chili. So yeah. My daughter's been asking me to make lasagna like for a month. I'm like, it's summertime, it's too hot for lasagna. So now that it's cooling off, I'll have to make her some.
You will. No more excuses now.
Right. I did make the day that we went apple picking in the morning before we left. I put on a big pot of chili in the crock pot and then came back and the house smelled so good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, Teresa, there was a few problems when I first upgraded, like setting the zones and things, but after it seemed to work itself out. Like after I like turned the machine off and back on a few times, it went away and it's never come back. So Karen said fall is her favorite season as well. Deborah said, sweet ladies, both of you. Thank you.
Okay, baby. Keep going.
MJ said, uh, no drama, easy going, and you can tell they genuinely like each other. Aw, we do.
I love her.
I love her too. Oh, Mary said she finally found a soup that her son will eat, potato soup. That sounds good.
Potato soup is good.
Yes, Teresa. We have tried the pressure cooker crock pot. We have an Instapot, and we have the big size because obviously I have a big family. I love it. I use it all the time. I used to make applesauce in the crock pot and you have to leave it on for like 10 hours. But I made it in the pressure cooker and it took no time and it was delicious. But I make soups in there. I've made, I live in Ohio, you guys know, and we have cornfields everywhere and it's corn season. So the sweet corn in Ohio is so good right now. So we take corn on the cob and sometimes we'll grill it, but if it's not good weather or we're not in a grilling mood, I'll throw that in the Instapot and it takes like a cup of water for like 6 ears of corn and you only have to put it in there for like 2 to 3 minutes and it's done and it's perfect. Like plump kernels, so juicy. It's amazing. But I've made roast in there. I've made all kinds of stuff. I love the Instapot. When they first came out, a bunch of people told me, you need to go get this. It's going to change your life. And I was like, oh, yeah, because you know how you guys, where there's like those appliances come out and people say that and you run and get it and you use it once and then it sits in the back of your cabinet. So it was like a waste of money and
Right.
space. So I was like, no. So I waited a while and finally, like, one of my good friends was like, no, you need to try it. And she has 4 kids as well. So I was like, all right. So I got it. And I'll tell you, I'm so happy that I did. So happy.
All right, you know what? Things will be easier differently.
Teresa McBrayer said, you two are genuine with each other. I think God blesses that. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Teresa.
Sandra, said she's back. How's the jelly roll race going? I
We're almost
finished mine.
done.
Hanging on the wall behind me, and Yvette's almost done. I'm so excited to see hers. Oh, Shannon said that's how she makes her apple and pear butters in the Instapot. Yeah.
Okay.
Pear ribs are fast and good in the Instapot. Awesome. I've not made that, but I've made a whole roast in the Instapot, and they usually in the crock pot. I would always used to put it in the crock pot. It would take, hours, and it took 50 minutes, I think, and the whole thing was done and like falling apart. It was delicious.
And not only that, but I think it tastes better.
Yeah.
Like,
I think because it doesn't
dry it out.
The stuff like evaporates the liquid.
Yep.
I think because it's all sealed in there, it not only cooks, but all the juices stay, so it doesn't like get all dried out, like you said.
Yep. I agree.
So good. Yeah.
Okay.
Marla, I wasn't planning on it because we were supposed to just be back from Quilt Market, but now that Quilt Market is canceled, I might do it. Are you all
Done.
Woo! Oh, I love it. So cute. That looks great. Awesome. And just like that, we have a finished quilt top each. Yay!
Woo! And look, we started at 4. It's 7:30. 3.5 hours. That's not bad. You got it done probably in 3.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, cool. Now for me personally, I think I'm gonna maybe add more purple to it because I don't think there's enough purple in it. I like purple for Halloween, so I'll probably add some black and some purple in a border and have another Halloween quilt. Well, the two that I have that the cats use, like Jelly Bean is sleeping on one right now. And then there was another one over there. And those were the ones that I did with Fort Worth Fabric Studio. And they're great. It's just, it's not something you're going to like. It's more like a wall quilt, right? It's not like something you can like cuddle with on the sofa or anything like that. So, so I'm really excited.
Yeah, you could make this one bigger and throw it on your sofa for, the season and have one big enough that you can actually use, not the cats.
That's right. We'll all have one. Maybe I'll make some small ones with some other tons of Halloween quilt I have in this joint, and like all the cats can have their own blanket. It'd be great.
Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, the purple wall said you could never go wrong with purple.
Nope. I agree. Let's see if I can get to where I can see the comments, because all I can see is like this little tiny bit. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. I have to keep looking down at my computer instead of looking up at you guys because
I know, because it's bigger. Yeah, this that I have right here it's putting them up in like a big font size too, so it's great. Yeah. Nancy just came home from 5 hours of motorcycling and just came in time to see finished tops. There you go.
Awesome.
Okay, so I think that we're gonna go, guys, and I hope that you'll continue and finish yours if you haven't already, or if you're working on something else. Like I said, I would really love, and so would Stephanie, because we both really love to see what you guys are doing. So make sure that you post your photos to Instagram and Facebook. Hashtag Jelly Roll or National Jelly Roll Day or something like that. I don't know. Try to do a hashtag in Instagram and see what's coming up. I think that the ones that are trending right now just say Jelly Roll Race or National Jelly Roll Race, something like that.
Yeah.
And make sure that you tag me and Steph so that we see it. And like I said, 2 weeks from today, we are going to pull 3 names for prizes. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you guys for coming and sewing with us. Thank you, Steph, for this great idea, because it was your idea.
It was fun.
It is. It's always fun. We need to, and you guys are all right. We need to do more of it. So we're going to really try. We say it all the time, and we really want to do it a lot. It's just my time, and then trying to like get our schedules to match. So, but we definitely love doing this. This was a lot of fun, and then I finished one. I have something finished.
Yeah.
I'm super stoked right now. Okay, you guys, so keep your eyeballs peeled for our newsletters and stuff. If we are going to be doing it, we'll definitely put it out in the newsletters and try our best to get it as far across social media as we can.
Yeah.
So, anyway, thanks. And Steph, did you want anything else to say? Because I'm the loud one over here.
No, just thank you all for coming and staying with us this whole time, because a lot of you have been here the entire time, and it was a lot of fun, and I can't wait till we can sew again together. So
I know, me too. We'll have to come up with something just fun to do. Even something small so we can finish it,
yeah.
We'll do it. We'll do it. Okay, bye guys.